What up, Girl Stop Nation? In the midst of moving, so yeah, I'm a little tired. But just wanted to come in and do a quick video. So I'm a part of this singles group or whatever on Facebook. And someone posted a question, this is for women who have been married before. What are some of the things that, you thought was true about marriage before you went into it, but then of course after you got into the marriage you saw that's not the case. um and so that particular question is, I love questions like those. And then women who are, I guess, are divorced, will chime in and share their experiences, and and you can glean a lot from that type of conversation. However, the second part of the question was, and what are some things that you hear women who are single and never been married, what are some things that you hear them say that you kind of shake your head and like, no, that's not it. And that's valid. That's I don't have a problem with that at all. One of the running themes through a lot of the responses were, one, a lot of these women married very young, like early 20s. And the other running theme to probably the second part of that question was, a lot of them made statements like, "Oh, I've never listened to a woman who's never been married talk about relationships, or this, that, and the third, and they can't tell me anything," and that type of thing. And I just want to submit to you today, to be in tune to the Holy Spirit. And so, what I mean by that, you don't know who the Holy Spirit is going to use and who the Holy Spirit will choose to drop a word into that may just be for you. The Holy Spirit might choose to drop a word into the woman who's never been married. That might be a word just for you. And be very clear. Women who have never been married, you're not just sitting around twiddling your thumbs. They are gaining life experience, even experience in relationships, even though they did not sign their name on a marriage certificate. And just because you did, clearly it didn't work out. That's why you're divorced. But that doesn't make you an expert because you signed your name on a marriage certificate. That doesn't make you an expert in marriage or relationships in general. So one thing that a woman said in the thread, marriages are like fingerprints. None of them are the same. So if we accept that as a truth, then even a woman who's been married is not an expert in marriage. She's an expert in her marriage and her experience with that marriage, but she's not an expert in all marriages if they're all different. And I do believe they're all different because people are different. And so every marriage and situation is going to be different and unique. So we have to get away from making statements, because when you say things like, well, I'm not going to listen to this person or that person, you don't know who the Lord is going to use, to send you a word that might bless you and change your situation, and might put something into your spirit that'll catapult you to your next level. But you missed it because you're so hung up on, I guess, their marital status. So let's not discriminate against people within the single community. At the end of the day, we're all singles. That's not to shun the fact that I guess different singles have different needs, particularly as a person who has run a singles ministry before. Certainly, ministering to the widow is different than the divorcee, different from the single parent, different from the single never married. But certainly there's no one degree better than the other or higher than the other or anything like that. So let's kind of be cognizant of that and just be open to the Holy Spirit, be in tune to the Holy Spirit, because you never know which way the Lord is going to send your next blessing, your next word that could change your life. All right, that's it for this one. I'm taking a little break, but I need to get back to packing. So I will talk to you guys soon. Peace out, Girl Stop Nation.